Firstly, I will explain about definition of stress. Definition of stress is a feeling of emotional or physical tension. It can come from an event or thought that make you feel frustrated, angry or nervous. Other than, stress is your body reaction to a challenge or demand. Stress is a feeling of being overwhelmed or unable to cope with mental or emotional pressure. There are three types of stress. The first one is eustress, which is positive stress having a benefit effect on healthy motivation, performance and well-being. For example, praise from a superior for hard working. Second type of stress is distress, which is negative stress. Distress is the destructive, unpleasant and negative type of stress, and it involves negative feeling when stress is interpreted the sources of harm and threat that one cannot overcome. For example, unexpected death of a loved one. The last type of stress is hypostress, which is a stress that is at the opposite end of the spectrum to hyperstress, or brought about by lack motivation or feeling of boredom. Okay, for example, someone in an unchallenged job as a factory worker performing the same task over and over again will often experience hypostress. Okay, let's continue to overcome social stress. The main point is exercise. Okay, exercise, working out regularly is one of the best way to relax your body and mind. Plus, exercise will improve your mood, but you have to do it often for it to pay off. So, how much should you exercise every week?
Alright, next I will continue with how to overcome a social stress. As we know, social stress can be caused when someone doesn't know how to effectively cope with the situation at hand. They tend to not want to fix the issue at hand and allow it to worsen, because they feel don't have many people around them, so they feel so lonely. So, we must surround yourself with positive people. For example, when you surround yourself with positive people, you're more likely to adopt empowering belief and see life as happening for you instead of to you. Just as you benefit when you surround yourself with people who make you happy, and you suffer when those in your social circle are negative or narrow-minded. Okay, for step number 3, one way to do this is simply to use a pen and paper. This method is called talk back to a negative thought. First, think of all the negative thought you have in specific situation. Number 2, write it down. And number 3, write down a positive thought that challenge a negative one. Here are for example. For a negative thought, this situation made me so anxious. I won't be able to deal with it. For the challenge, I feel anxious before, but I always gotten through it. I do my best to focus on the positive part of the experience. The process of writing your thought down helps to solidify them. Seeing them on the paper allow you to see them more clearly and will push you into taking action. This doesn't just apply to a negative thought or problem. Writing down your idea, ambitions for the future is the first step to making them a reality. It can even help you reduce stress.
Now, I want to explain the number 4 is eating well and avoid caffeine. How does eating well prevent stress? It is because a balanced diet can support a healthy immune system and the repair of damaged cells. It provides the extra energy needed to cope with stressful events. Early research suggests that certain food like polyunsaturated fat, including omega-3 fat and vegetables, may help to regulate cortisol level. Now, one should avoid caffeine. Caffeine is known to inhibit receptors in the brain photochemical adenosine. The researcher found that these receptors also control the negative effect of chronic stress, and that stress-induced behavior can be reversed by blocking the receptor. Number 5 is get social support. You can contact a friends, family members, or seek out of psychology. Sharing things that stress you out with others can help you relieve your stress. If you feel uncomfortable for people around you to know about the problem you are facing, you can see a psychology or call a free line method by volunteer. However, it is very important for you to choose a trusted friend to share your problems.
I will continue with number 6, which is get enough sleep. Sleep is a powerful stress reducer. Following a regular sleep routine calms and restores the body, improves concentration, regulates mood, and sharpens judgment and decision making. You are a better problem solver and are better able to cope with your stress when you are well rested. You might find it hard to concentrate without sleep. Research demonstrates that lack of sleep renders you more emotionally reactive, more impulsive, and more sensitive to negative stimuli. This sleep-driven cognitive impairment can give rise to stress in numbers of ways, from creating difficulty in relationship to causing problem with job performance. High quality sleep can have a hugely impact not only for our physical health but also for our mental health, including a decrease of heart disease, stroke, and diabetes. It can even boost your mood and cleanse your skin. Lastly, number 7 is to find a hobby. Hobbies are a perfect way to distract yourself after a long busy day. It provides you with opportunity to have some me time and gives you an outlet for releasing your stress built up from the day. Hobbies also push yourself to take a break and unwind while being productive. Avoid hobbies or stressful tasks that are complicated and time-consuming, as this will add up more stress rather than pleasure. Try hobbies that can be done alone or with the company of others. There are a lot of hobbies that can be done individually, such as painting or DIY project. Group hobbies are also encouraged to those who find it difficult to start by their own. Group hobbies are also a good way to socialize or do things together so that you are not always alone. Example of the hobbies that you can try is journal writing. Writing can be therapeutic and a great release for all your worries. Writing in your free time helps you process your emotions and thoughts. Keeping a journal is easy. You just need a good journal and a pen. Journals now also with writing prompts to help you get started. If you are on a budget, a notebook will do. You can personalize your journal by labeling it with your name. Or number 2, you can try volunteering. It is always rewarding and satisfying to be able to share what you have with others. By doing good deeds, you forget about all your problems and worries. You get to go home in high spirit because helping others make you feel good about yourself. Your involvement will be greatly appreciated. Lastly, you can try cooking or baking. The aroma of freshly baked goods and delicious meal is wonderful. Staying in the kitchen helps you feel calmer and is a great stress relieving hobby. The sense of satisfaction is a good mental health booster. You will feel better serving tasty food or new food to your family. You have two options whether you can cook by yourself or you can make this as a time to bonding with your family. At the end of the day, nothing is more distressing than spending time with your family. That's all from us. Thank you.